You guys hate kangaroos, right?
Well, I don't mind kangaroos.
Those are the ones that are kind of like rats, right?
Yeah,
we look at them like, wow, a kangaroo.
They're vermins. You can kill kangaroos. There's a plague of the things. We used to box them back in the 1940s.
Yeah, I heard about that.
There's footage of it.
Fascinating.
You can probably YouTube some footage of a kangaroo getting its head punched in.
Yeah.
They go to carnivals in the country and they go, who thinks they can beat the kangaroo? Come on, rally up, rally up. And they get this 6'4" kangaroo and they put fucking boxing gloves on its little fist. And they're natural boxers. I know, right? And so what they do is they get another bloke in and he'd start punching the shit out of the kangaroo with his little tiny head and just smacking it. And the thing is, you have to knock the kangaroo down to be able to win the fight.
Jesus.
But with the tails and the big feet, they're like fucking tripods. these things were concussed on their feet. Just they're like flopping around. Like
Knocked out, but he's still standing.
They wanted to fall over. If they could have fallen over, they would have.
Oh my God, that's hysterical.
If the kangaroo wants to win, it just rears up on its tail and kicks the shit out of you across the ring, and that guy's dead. Right?
Yeah, they got like claws on those feet where they could just rip fucking intestines out like a velociraptor.
But my old man said, oh yeah, we used to watch kangaroos being punched. Oh, it was all in good fun.
I couldn't imagine punching him in his little head, though. It seems so sad.
These aren't little kangaroos. These are big reds. These are like big 6 foot tall buggers.
Yeah.
They're called big reds.
They're not like scare big reds. They used to have dinosaur kangaroos back, like, you know, before my days.
Yeah,
there was big 12-footers ones, yeah.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Which is only, because you always think Tyrannosaurus Rexes, they're only like, I don't know if someone probably Google or something, but Tyrannosaurus Rex was only like 12 foot or something.
Yeah, when you see like skeletons of them, or in the movies, they're giant.
They're giant. We think that they're humongous. But
yeah. They'll still bite the shit out of you.
You don't start picking
It's only
them.
12 feet high with fucking giant teeth and fucking nothing.
Oh my God, that is fucking funny. Hey, speaking of animals, you were telling me just before we started about Cat Guy. Cat on the head guy.
Cat on the head man. There's a guy.
That guy is an asshole.
There's a guy
I had a run-in with that
New York
dope.
who has a cat on his head.
Right.
And the cat sits upright on its head.
Yeah.
Like, what type of freakish fucking training did he have to work this cat into doing? And he walks around, I think he's got a cane as well. He walks around, because I think his spine's starting to get curved from the weight of the cat on his head.
Yeah, it's a big cat.
It's a big,
and it
big
just
ass
sits on this
fucking
guy's
cat.
head and doesn't, and has no problem with it. And the guy walks around Manhattan.
And he just rocks around Manhattan. And when you see a guy with a cat on the head, the natural response from another human is to go, hey, you got a cat on your head.
The cat on your head.
Yeah,
Right.
what's with your cat on your head? And then he'll ask for money because you've noticed the fact that he has a cat on his head. It's like walking around with your dick out, right? And then someone going, your dick's out, well, pay me.
Right.
You've had a good show. Like, am I in trouble for noticing the phenomenon of a man with a cat on the head? I'm allowed to notice it.
But he's an asshole about it, because we had a run-in with the guy, and my girl's like, naturally, we happen to have a camera, like, oh, I want to take a picture. And right away, that'll be $10 to take a picture of the cat on my head.
Yeah, yeah.
All angry and stuff.
Fuck you.
I'll just go to
That's
the
him
internet.
right there. That's the dude.
There he is, guy with a cat in his head.
He's an asshole, this
Oh, he
guy.
looks like a real fucking obnoxious cunt.
He looks a bit
Because
like
it starts
Phil
off all
Spector.
nice. You know the people that walk around with a bird on their shoulder, or they carry a python?
They're mostly
They're not looking
quirky.
for money. They're like, oh, yeah, take a picture with me and my dumb pet.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll throw them a few bucks, like, oh, that was cool, thanks. Not this guy, right away with the, putting his hand out
dude,
for money.
Here it is. Just get a fucking Roddy that hates cats.
Right.
And then just let the leash go. And watch it bite this guy's whole head off.
I'm going to walk up and
Cat all.
slap him in the head with a fish.
Where'd you see him?
Yeah.
I saw him at the front of Caroline's. He was just standing at the front.
Because
Just
he's usually a little more uptown.
Or just throw catnip in the cat's face so it starts clawing at his forehead.
Right.
yeah.
He looks like a, what is he?
He's got
like
fleas.
Redbeard
You know
the
he's got
pirate.
fleas.
Everyone has their thing where they're trying to make money in this town. It's
I used to
crazy.
have a cat, right?
That naked cowboy, you've run into him if you're
I haven't
playing
seen him. I just saw him on the cover
I
of the
hate
thing.
that fucking
Times
guy.
Square.
I don't know.
He's
but
out there in the middle of winter,
I don't
too.
mind eccentric people. I just hate when you're eccentric and you've designed an outfit.
That's what
Because
he's done.
real eccentric people, I've met eccentric people. We know eccentric comics, right? Real fucking quirky people,
Right.
Who go home and occasionally smear shit on their body and don't know why, right? Those are eccentrics, but not a guy that goes, "I'm going to be a naked cowboy for money." That's not eccentric. That's just you're a bad businessman.
He found a gimmick.
Yeah.
Actually, he's a good businessman. I don't like the gimmick at all, but this guy makes a fucking fortune.
Does he really?
He makes a fortune.
Yeah.
I saw him once. I was going into the
six figures.
I was going to the
Oh, yeah.
Javits Center, so I went and parked in the parking lot across the street, and that's apparently where he parks. And he comes up. His wife is also in on some fucking
naked
gimmick.
cowgirl.
She does the naked cowgirl.
They
It's his
attempted
fucking
the
wife.
naked cowgirl thing.
And they both were coming back to their vehicle, which was like a brand new fucking Range Rover. They they fucking put their clothes on, they hop in, they were like, hey, take it easy. I can back out in a brand new Range Rover, and off they go.
So what happens with him in the tax department?
I don't know, it's a cash business. By the way, he keeps it in his boots. He puts cash in his fucking boots, and then occasionally I guess he goes to the bank
I'm gonna
and
mug
makes
that
deposits.
I was going to
naked
say, so
bastard.
for all those people out there that are, falling on tough times,
You want to rob the naked cowboy? I guess he
the
keeps
left-
him in his boots or
it's the
something.
left boot.
He wouldn't
don't
be
know
a
how-
hard guy to mug, would he?
I would think,
Give me
yeah.
everything you got.
You know where it is. He's fucking naked. He's in his boots. And then I guess he's got to stop off at the bank every so often and drop the cash off.
And he's not even a naked cowboy. He's wearing underwear.
He wanted to be naked. They wouldn't allow it. And then he put on one pair of underwear, and they still wouldn't allow it because the outside of his dick was too...
Was it like a G-string or something? Was it?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So now he's got 2 or 3 pairs of underwear.
He's got to
keep it
wear
all
3
packed
pairs
down
of
and-
underwear so you can't see the outline of his dick.
And does he sing songs or anything? Does he do a
He
performance
sings
for you?
little songs, but most people, these rube tourists, just want to take pictures with him in Times Square so they could go back home and go, look, here's me with the naked cowboy. No, it's really a naked guy that stands there. And
They think these dopey women that come from the Midwest, they think he's hot, like they also think Fabio or whatever the
Yeah.
fuck his name is.
Oh, Michael
that
Bolton.
Fabio,
Oh, he's just the greatest.
he's amazing.
He's a man's man.
A man's man.
He has got a
Please.
nice physique.
We're going to take a quick
Gotta
break.
stay
Jim
in shape.
Jeffries
That's
in
like his
studio.
job, I guess, keeping in shape.
You
Jason
get a
Ellis.
naked cowboy with a cat on its head, then you got a fucking
No, now you
business.
got a
Big beer gut.
a gig, sure. Jason Ellis is going to be on our show next. We're going to talk to him for a few minutes. He's going to start up on the virus, I think, this weekend. We're going to give him a couple hours to show everybody what he's all about. So we'll talk to him next. Jeffries has got the HBO special that he's taping Saturday. Tickets are going fast, but you might have a shot if you do this right away, right?
They'll get back to you today, but the 7:30's, if not completely gone, almost gone, and there's still a few tickets left for the 10, but it will be sold out.
You better save me 4 seats.
You got 4? Yeah?
I'm going for Saturday, 10 o'clock show.
Yeah,
How do they
if
get
you-
their tickets there, Jim?
You go to Jim Jeffries at BroadwayVideo.com. You email it. You got to email the time you want to go and your age. And if you've got my video camera, you should also mention that and bring that along.